Properties of operations on integers. Integers, along with whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so on, the set of integers also includes negative numbers like -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. Take note, integers is a number with no fractional part or no decimals. Closure property. If a and b are integers, then a plus b is an integer. A times b is an integer. When you add or multiply two integers together, the result will always be an integer. For example, 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 is an integer. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 is an integer. 4 times 2 equals 8. And 5 times 3 equals 15. That is an integer. So that is what we call closure property. Commutative property of addition. If a and b are integers, then a plus b equals b plus a. Meaning, two integers can be added in any order. Examples: 3 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 3. If we add 3 and 5, we have 8. If we add 5 and 3, we have 8 also. So changing the order of the addends does not change the sum. Another example, we have 8 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 8. So if we add 8 plus 2, we have 10. And if we add 2 and 8, we have 10 also. Again, changing the order of the addends does not change the sum. That is commutative property of addition. Commutative property of multiplication. If a and b are integers, then a times b equals b times a. Similarly, the commutative property of multiplication says two integers can be multiplied in any order. Examples: 2 times 3 is equal to 3 times 2. If we multiply 2 and 3, we have 6. If we multiply 3 and 2, we have 6 also. Another example, we have 5 and 2 is equal to 2 times 5. If we multiply 5 and 2, we have 10. If we multiply 2 and 5, we have 10 also. So two integers can be multiplied in any order. And that is commutative property of multiplication. Associative property of addition. If a, b, and c are integers, then quantity a plus b plus c is equal to a plus quantity b plus c. If three integers are added together, how you group them doesn't matter. Examples: quantity 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 plus quantity 3 plus 4. So remember, if we have operations inside parentheses, you have to do this first. So we have on the left 2 plus 3. That is 5. And we will add 4. 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. On the other side, 3 plus 4 is inside the parentheses. So we have 7 plus 2. 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. Another example, quantity 4 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 plus quantity 2 plus 2. So again, if we have operations inside parentheses, you have to do this first. So 4 plus 2 is inside the parentheses. That is 6 plus 2. And 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. On the other side, we have 2 plus 2 that is inside the parentheses. We have 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. So again, associative property of addition. tells us the addition of two integers can be grouped in any order without changing the sum. Associative property of multiplication. If a, b, and c are integers, then quantity a times b times c is equal to a times quantity b times c. If three integers are multiplied, it makes no difference whether which two are multiplied first. Examples. Quantity 2 times 3 times 4 is equal to 2 times quantity 3 times 4. So again, remember, if we have operations inside parentheses, you have to do this first. So we have parentheses of 2 times 3, that is 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is equal to 24. On the other side, we have 3 times 4, that is inside the parentheses, we have 12 times 2. 2 times 12 is equal to 24 also. Another example, quantity 4 times 2 times 2 is equal to 4 times quantity 2 times 2. So again, remember, if you have operations inside parentheses, you have to do this first. So 4 times 2, that is inside the parentheses, we have 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is equal to 16. On the other side, we have 2 times 2 inside the parentheses, we have 4 times 4 is also we have 16. Distributive property. If a, b, and c are integers, then a times quantity b plus c is equal to quantity a times b plus quantity a times c. Distributive property states that multiplication distributes over addition. Example, 2 times quantity 3 plus 4. So we will distribute 2 times 3. Then 2 times 4. Okay, so let's first solve what's inside the parentheses. 3 plus 4 equals 7 times 2. 2 times 7 equals 14. On the other side, we have 2 times 3 equals 6 plus 2 times 4 equals 8. 6 plus 8 is equal to 14. Identity property. If a is an integer, then a plus 0 equals a, or 0 plus a equals a. Identity property of addition states that any integer added to the identity element 0 will remain unchanged. 0 is the identity element of addition. Examples. 0 plus 14 equals 14. 14 plus 0 equals 14. 0 plus negative 24 is equal to negative 24. Negative 24 plus 0 equals negative 24. Remember, when you add 0 to any real number, the order that you use doesn't matter. The result will be the same number. Identity property of multiplication. If a is an integer, then a times 1 equals a. States that any integer multiplied to the identity element 1 will remain unchanged. 1 is the identity element of multiplication. Examples. 39 times 1 equals 39. 1 times negative 20 equals negative 20. 1 times 5 equals 5. Inverse property of addition. If a is an integer, then a plus negative a equals 0, or negative a plus a equals 0. When you add any integers to its opposite, the result will always be equal to 0. Examples. 5 plus negative 5 equals 0. Negative 25 plus 25 equals 0. Remember, adding integers to its opposite is always equal to 0. Inverse property of multiplication. If a is an integer, then a times 1 over a equals 1. And 1 over a times a is equal to 1. When you multiply any integer to its reciprocal, the result will always be equal to 1. Examples: 10 times 1 over 10 equals 1. Negative 5 times negative 1 over 5 is equal to 1. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you for watching and God bless us all po!